Hello there. That's a line you're going to be hearing a lot this episode. We all know the famous hello there, but there are actually multiple hello there's in Star Wars. There's a lot of them, so I'm not going to be going through all of them. I'm just going to be talking about 3 famous hello there's. And this video is actually in preparation for a video that's going to be coming out next week, hopefully. So, if any of you are from the video next week and clicked on the card to get to this video, welcome. Thanks for clicking the card. That's pretty cool. And for those of you who are coming before next week's video, welcome. But yes, that is what's going to be happening on today's episode of Star Wars Nerds and Geeks. Boom. So I'm going to be doing this in the same sort of style that I did when I was making the episode where I talked about this one certain Jedi who kept on dying in all these different ways. What Jedi was that? I kind of forgot. I think I'm going to need to rewatch that video. Oh, sweet. Card on screen right now. That's nice. So yeah, I got to go back and watch that, see who that Jedi was. But for now, let's talk about the very first hello there in this episode. So we're going to be going in universe chronological order, meaning that the first thing I'm going to be talking about happened first chronologically in the universe, and the last thing happened last. However, ironically, the first thing I'm going to be talking about was the last one to be created in the real world, and the last thing I'm going to be talking about was the first thing to be created in the real world. So that's kind of interesting. But the first one here, this is from the first season of the Clone Wars on the episode Destroy Malevolence, where Obi-Wan and Anakin are trying to destroy the Malevolence. So Obi-Wan gets into this, the control panel, and he's, trying to destroy the Malevolence. And suddenly Grievous appears and greets Kenobi in this very familiar fashion. Take a look. Hello there. That's crazy, huh? That was almost the exact same as one that we're going to see in a second. And it makes you wonder, did Obi-Wan Kenobi copy General Grievous? It's an interesting idea. Anyways, here is the one you all know and love.
Hello there.
General Kenobi!
So yeah, out of universe, the Clone Wars one was a copy of the one from episode 3. However, in universe, the episode 3 one was a copy from the Clone Wars, which is really interesting. Like, the thing we all know and love, Obi-Wan Kenobi jumping down and saying, "Hello there," could just have been a complete copy of General Grievous's. Everything's the exact same, jumping down from a high place, greeting the opponent by saying, "Hello there." I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi, how unoriginal. I'm just joking. I love you, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Anyways, this next one is the very first hello there to ever show up in Star Wars. It's a very remarkable moment. However, it kind of gets overlooked. And in fact, I personally didn't even think about it until well after I've seen episode 3 and I've heard all the memes. It took a long time for me to realize that this was actually the very first hello there.
Hello there.
So in that scene, we see old Obi-Wan Kenobi quoting his younger self, which in turn was a quote from his rival General Grievous. It's pretty fascinating, huh? And yet in the end, this was the very first one, Hello There, to be created, even though it was the last one to happen in universe. Which is pretty interesting, at least in my opinion. I find that really interesting. But the Hello There from episode 3 was kind of a nod to the one in episode 4. It was Ewan McGregor trying to connect the younger Obi-Wan with the older Obi-Wan, because the very first thing you hear Obi-Wan say is hello there. So in episode 3, he's got to say hello there to kind of tie them together, which is pretty cool, I think. But that is actually going to wrap up this episode. And yeah, it's kind of sorry or not sorry, depending on how you view it. But yeah, just a very short episode today. I just wanted to get this out there because this video, first off, is kind of interesting, I think. Just the complete, what would you call it? Irony, perhaps? Or, yeah, I'm gonna call it irony or maybe paradox, but the paradox of the hello there's, that has a nice ring to it. Anyways, I'm on a tangent right here. So I just wanted to get this video out in preparation for a future video that's coming out next week, as I've stated earlier, that is going to be about Hello There, and it's going to be longer. It's going to be really in-depth, unlike this episode. This episode was just kind of to kind of like prepare for that. But that's going to be all I've got for today. So this is Star Wars Nerds and Geeks signing off. See you all next time.